welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, from the ancestors to the elders to the next generation, and of course, our generation too. This the You Already Know podcast. It's your boy King, aka Shakir, back with my brother Earl in this thing, and my brother, what's going, what's going, what's going on,
No.
what's going, what's going, what's going
No.
on, what's going, what's going, what's going
No.
on. What's the knowledge today, big dog? How you doing today?
Shit. Confused a little bit, but understanding situations and shit like that. What's going on, but always continue to grow through whatever situation you got going on. Continue to rise above the occasion. No matter what was done in the past or what's done forward, we continue to move forward. So shit, I'm on a mission. That's just simple.
Understood. Man, you better than me talk about you a little bit confused. I'm a lot of confused.
It'd be like that.
I don't even know. It may not be proper wording. Because it would be, I'm very confused, not a lot of confused, but the confusion is still there.
Thanks.
Because as we said once beforehand, bro, you don't know what you've done to people, how you've affected people on a positive and a negative light.
Right.
We don't know how much one decision that we did or didn't make really changed the course of any and everything.
Big facts.
And we knowing this after what? How many years since we've been out of school? 10?
It's been a long time.
Almost, something like that.
It's been a minute.
And how it affects us to this very day.
Exactly.
My little message to everybody is, you really can't judge a book by its cover.
You really can't.
Because there's a reason why everyone does everything that they do.
It's the reason why everything plays out how it plays out.
And just because someone doesn't fit an image or a lifestyle that you think they should, doesn't mean they didn't go through trials and tribulations.
Most def.
Didn't get used and abused, struggle, had to fight and claw their way to become who they are.
Facts.
Because as we done seen now, bro, some people you may call squares get done worse than the people that you may call gangsters.
Yeah, we're in a world where everything's reversed type shit.
We're in a world where, bro, people will use you for their own benefit.
Facts.
They will use your naiveness to their own benefit. So this is why the elders always say you are not as smart as you think you are, because why? If you only knew what was really going on at a certain point in time in life, whether it was under your nose or right in front of your eyes, you would see how ignorant you are to certain things.
Facts. That's why now, you gotta pay attention to everything that goes on in your life, even the small, minute things, because you never know what lesson you really can get from that. Honestly,
Everything is a lesson.
I'm trying to tell you.
Even the smallest little things that you don't think make a difference. Even the 2 cents can make the biggest difference in anything. Because in order to make dollars, you first got to make sense.
If you don't get that shit, go ahead and say it for me. Yeah. Say it for me.
I say, in order to make dollars, you must first make sense. But everybody too busy trying to chase a dollar, but don't give a fuck about the cents, even if it's 2 cents.
It's just real. No cap. I don't got nothing else to say about it.
Maturity. We all have to grow up in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Facts.
Whether that's, as we like to say, take accountability for your actions.
Right.
or just being mature enough to have conversations or to let people grow the fuck up. This is going to some of the elders,
Yeah, letting them be free and be who they are, who they called to be.
but for also the next generation, don't use and abuse and. But I can't blame you if you do. But at least have some type of common courtesy or some type of respect when it goes along with giving your freedom,
Exactly.
because you don't know who knows what you're really doing behind closed doors.
Big facts.
Who's really pulling the strings around you? Who's really protecting you or trying to put you in harm's way?
That's real.
You don't know where some of the predators may lie, and they might be right next door. Or they might be someone that you haven't even, not even seen before, but never thought of. Could have been a teacher, could have been a parent, could have been a friend,
Could have been the head coach.
could have been an assistant coach. It could have even been the laundry man. Or better yet, let me say the maintenance man. Let me put some respect on the maintenance. It could have been the maintenance man.
Oh, man. Tight shit.
All the way up to the principal. You don't know how this food chain goes, who really gets fed, and the cause and effect from the bottom to the head. Like,
Yeah.
never judge a book by its cover. I think people need to go back to season 2, that episode when we was telling them not to judge a book by its cover.
You can't. You never can judge a book by its cover.
Because the things that we are figuring out about our story just made it 10 times better. But
Shit run deep. Deeper than most probably see or will understand. No cap. But we here to tell the stories, to help y'all with any and everything, just to know, let y'all know that y'all not alone. You feel me? You know how I feel like to be up. We know how it feels to be down. But you continue moving forward, bro. You always gonna achieve some type of greatness, some type of fulfillment. For sure, for sure.
it's big facts. And as I said it once again about the maturity thing, to be mature, that you are not your high school self, no matter
No.
how much you want to be or no matter how much you don't want to be. You are not your high school self. You are not your elementary self. You are not your college self. In a nutshell, you are not your past self.
Exactly.
But I don't think we realize that that's who we compete with. Because if we don't compete with somebody else or try to find a way to become great ourselves,
Right.
we are too busy living in the past and competing with our past selves about what we did or when we did this or how we did this. All a bunch of past tense shit.
Facts.
And we yet still wonder why we think the same or why we can't change our mindsets, that the time has moved forward, that things are different than they once was, and they're probably not going back. But once again, it's hard to accept that, because that means life isn't fair.
It never is.
That means the accountability has to come in, because now we really got to look at how many opportunities we really wasted.
You just gotta play the hand that you dealt and hope you played it correctly.
And if you know you haven't played it correctly from this day moving on, play your hands correctly.
Make the choices that's gonna change your life and it's gonna better you mentally, physically, and emotionally.
It don't matter what everybody else think. It's about how you feel and what you can do at the end of the day with the cards, once again, that were dealt to you.
Yeah. And I just feel like it's about your dreams. It's not about what they want to dream for you. What do you have in store for yourself? For real. What do you have in store for yourself? What can you say, nigga, I accomplished that. I did that. I got this, I got that, and I worked hard for it.
The legacy that will be left, because I heard a verse and he was pretty much saying, what will be written on my tombstone? I don't know. That's not up for me to decide. And that's big facts. 'Cause when we dead and gone, do we really know what people are gonna say? Do we know what's gonna be left on our tombstone if we get one?
Type shit.
Is it a marked grave? Is it unmarked? Are those that you thought you loved gonna be there? Or is just a bunch of haters or the ones that you distaste there? But the real question is, does it matter at all because you dead and gone? So why are we over here sitting for the future so anxiously? Or why are we stuck in the past so depressingly? Because why? We're too busy fighting a battle that really can't be won.
You fight the battle that's in front of you. Oh, let me rephrase that. The battle that's in the now. You can't control what's in the future. You can only focus on what's in the now and conquer what's in the now. Because we don't know when or how, but just know that you got now. And that's big facts.
No one knows when anything is going to happen or how it's going to happen. Some people have feelings. Some people pay attention to the energy. Some people are blessed enough to see the signs that are written on the walls or to pay attention to the past that was walked once before. History repeats itself.
Facts.
Those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat itself. Some people learn from their mistakes, others don't. Some people can learn from watching others. Most people can't even learn from themselves.
Facts.
But who are you? Why do you do what you do?
Why? Just why do you do that?
I think everybody really needs to take a second and really sit back and just for oneself. And it's not to point the finger or to blame at nobody, not even yourself, or if people did do you wrong. But why do you do what you do? What are the little details that you done passed over that really makes you who you are?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel you on that one, bro, man. I feel you on that, bro. Man, this shit crazy, man.
But what we got today, bro? I know you got some topics today, bro.
Man, just making decisions for yourself and being happy with the decisions that you made. And like, you don't live for other people, you live for yourself. That's what I want. That's what we tapping into today. You feel me? So
Lead the way today, bro.
man, all right. Just starting out by this, like, when you get older, when you hit your teenage years, like, you got to start thinking for yourself and how you want your life to be and how you want it to be. You feel me? How you want your legacy to shake out. You can't be a people pleaser all the time. Sometimes you're going to make people upset. You're going to make them mad. And they might cuss you out a few times. You feel me? You're going to have some doubters. You're going to have some haters. But if you're doing what's making you happy at the end of the day, man, nobody can tell you nothing. And if you're making decisions to push yourself forward, that you know going to line you in the right situations in the right time, then you can't worry about what anybody else say about it, bro. So make your decision for yourself and live in it and just be happy with it. Like a lot of us, we feel like we gotta live for other people. We gotta put on the cape every day. We gotta be the Superman. We always gotta be the hero to the story. But nah, sometimes you gotta be a little selfish. So you guys pull yourself to the side, man. Hey, listen, what do you want to do? Your aunties, your mamas, your friends, everybody else, they living their life. They got bills just like you got bills. It's time for you to affect your own story. This is not elementary school. This is not middle school. And it damn sure ain't no high school. So it's up to us to leave our legacy. It's up to us to make the decisions, to live and to die with, honestly. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back to you.
Damn.
That shit was a lot. I know. It's a soul. It's a soul grabber.
This goes back to what we were saying earlier about maturity in a way. What do you want for your life now? When we were in school, that's what little class projects we used to have, like little assignments. What do you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now? Where do
Facts.
you see yourself? I think as the older we get, we still don't have that fire, that goal oriented, or just the update on oneself. Where do we see ourselves? Where do we want to be? Because our goals change. We are different every single day.
It's to make realistic goals. Make the make yourself motivated. When you're in that constant flow, you conquering just the day or the hour, bro. That'll just continue to give you constant motivation to keep pushing forward. You feel me? Like high school, middle school, our dreams was big as life, bigger than life. But like you gotta play the hands that you dealt. So what are you doing in the now? What goals are you tackling now? What proper steps are you taking to better your situation, to better your goal? You feel me? So it's always gonna be a tough choice, a tough lesson to grasp. But when you do, it frees your heart, frees your soul, frees your mind.
And I'm gonna hit you on the other end of this. If you are in high school,
Mm-hmm.
middle school,
Right.
hell, even in college, it's a little school gym for you too. Every decision that you make, can you live with it?
Mm-hmm.
If not you, can you live with people reminding you of the decision that you made? So if it was a mistake, can you live with the mistakes that you made? And that some people don't let mistakes go, and they're gonna keep bringing that shit up over and over again.
They gonna keep doing it. That's the memory that's burned in their head.
Some of
But
the My fault, but some of the nicknames that came from your mistakes,
from your greatness.
can you live with those?
That's real.
Like I said, I got called the hoe.
Shit. I got called Big Nasty. Okay, we keeping it real on this bitch. Oh, let's keep it real.
You did
I'm
get
keeping it
called.
real. I ain't like that. I ain't used to like the name, but you know it is what it is.
It grew eventually, but it was still not a no-go. We not calling you that. But that's big facts, though.
Real.
No, because you said that, and I just brought back Shocker.
Well, that was a time, man.
Just why?
Yeah, I said a lot of us got called different names, man. Some we like, some we didn't like.
But it's all about our actions that led us to be called what we did, or to move in a way of such. Can you live with it? The smarty pants, the nerd,
Facts.
the jock. Shit. Can you live with it?
Big facts.
This nigga.
Man. Man, crazy, bro. But nah. In all honesty, bro, it's just this shit just real. And we want to give everybody that listen just the real, bro. Like we ain't no bigger than y'all. We all the same in some shape, form, or fashion. Like we know how I feel like to be up, we know how I feel like to be down. Like it's life. But you just gotta continue to keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward.
Keep making your story about you. Granted, heed these words. Make your story about you, but realize that everything ain't about you. I repeat, continue to make your story about you, but realize not everything is about you.
That's real.
Some decisions that you have to make are for the betterment of somebody else, but it's in your story because why? If you didn't do that, it wouldn't have made you greater as a person.
Facts. I was just on that note, right there, what you said, it just brought me back to me talking to my cousin yesterday. I was telling him, I was like, bro, you low key watch film, made me want to watch film. Like you never know what the little things are like can help you or help somebody else for real. Just by giving a word, good or bad, honestly.
And you don't know how your uniqueness makes you who you are. Sometimes you're on somebody's radar just because you're doing something that seeks their attention. That, man, that's kind of cool. Or, man, I wish I could do that. Love or jealousy, envy or hate.
Big facts.
So continue to be who you are. You are the greatest person. There is no other character that needs to be played except you.
Exactly.
On this world stage, and this stage that we call life, this play that we call life, everyone has a role to play.
Exactly.
Some people play multiple roles. Don't let this go over your head. But the greatest role anybody can play is their true self.
That's real.
Be who you are.
Be who you called to be.
Hey,
and live with the result.
if you gotta be a lightsman, you gotta move the lights, a curtain person, whether you gotta be a prop.
Shit. Even even if you on the sideline looking swaggy.
Hey, what can you still bring to the table?
Exactly.
Because your swag, hey, you could influence somebody else to be even swaggier. Hey, I gotta step my swag game up.
Tight shit. But anything else you want to say, my brother?
Shot like Kevin Gates said, or one of the greats. How you do anything is how you do everything. And just be wise on your journey.
Always got to.
There's nothing but unconditional love from us to y'all. From the ancestors to the elders to our generation. No one is any better than anybody else. You just have certain things that make you unique. Find it within yourself. And don't let anyone else make you second guess who you are or what makes you unique.
Exactly.
Because you give somebody an inch, they're going to take a mile. You give someone just the slightest hint of doubt about you not knowing yourself, and watch them try to change who you are completely. Be true to yourself.
Stay locked in.
And love those that are around you that need the love. And put distance between those that you need to be distant from.